Alright you guys, I'm just about to go pick up a new camera, and I'll explain why here in a second, just because the camera I have now is nice, but there's more to it. But let's go pick up that camera and I'll explain later. Alright, we have arrived. Secured. Alright you guys, we made it home. Let's get this thing unboxed. I also copped another battery. Here we are guys. Boom. Hopefully this old camera focuses, but maybe not. The Sony A7 IV. This cost me $2,500 after tax and everything, with the battery and stuff. It ends up being like $2,750. And apparently in here too, it doesn't come with the battery charger anymore. So I had to order that, and that was $100. Here we go. I'm excited for this. So first of all, got the strap. What's in here? Just a cord. Feels like to be the battery. It is. And then this is the plug-in. Boom. For the cord. Now to the main event. Let's check it out. Oh my god. This thing is sleek. Alright, I'm excited. I mean, I did my research, and this was the camera I wanted to go with. So the main reason I made the switch is the Sony A7 IV is a very dual-verse camera as far as pictures and videos go. It's very even spec-wise between the two, whereas my previous A7S2 was pretty much just a video camera. And so the video quality on the A7 IV is actually better than the A7S2, and the pictures really just blow it out of the water. Sony A7 IV has 33 megapixels compared to the Sony A7S2 only had 12. And megapixels, as far as like social media posts go, doesn't make a huge difference. You can still tell a difference overall, but I mean, as far as just taking pictures and actually capturing higher quality stuff, and especially if I want to blow it up to bigger pictures for like my website or just for like athletes and other stuff in the future, I'm gonna be able to do it with this camera. So that's the main difference, is that I just want a dual functionality camera, especially for my business and what I'm expecting and wanting to do with it here in the next few years. I want a system like this to be able to handle and be able to do that at a very high level. And the Sony A7 IV is great in that regard. The Sony A7 IV only released at the end of last year, so it's going to be fully up to date as far as like the Sony firmware goes and all the stuff that they've added in recent years. My Sony A7S2, that came out in 2015, and it really could only update to a certain point. So there's a lot of things missing on that camera that the Sony A7 IV has that definitely gonna take advantage of, and that really just helps overall, just like shooting pictures, videos, and just overall, I mean, the newer the firmware, the better, especially over the past like 7 years. I guess there's like 6 years between the release dates. So much in cameras in general has changed since then, and the A7 IV has all the different things that they've changed and implemented into their newer systems, whereas the A7S2 just could only get so far up to date just because of how the system was like set initially. But I mean, as far as like the autofocus system is the main thing, the Sony A7 IV is just absolutely insane. It has 750 focus points, whereas my Sony A7S2 only had 169 autofocus points. I mean, typically autofocus stuff isn't like, you wouldn't think of it being a huge deal, but when I'm shooting videos of people working out in constant movement, the ability to have everything in focus and know it's gonna be in focus is, I mean, it's just such a big deal, just for the fact I don't have to nail the shot and get the perfect angle on it, but then look back and something's not in focus. I mean, the Sony A7 IV has like eye tracking, face recognition. You can track animals. Literally, it can track anything and stay in constant tracking mode like the whole time. So that's awesome. That's something new that they implemented in the firmware. So especially as far as the fitness business goes and filming and taking pictures of stuff, you don't want to waste other people's time because it's not in focus, and you don't want to waste your own time. So that's one thing I really enjoy about it. Another major thing, for me at least, is the flip out LCD, and it's a touchscreen. So my Sony A7 IV, it would only flip up and down, and it wasn't a touch screen. So having a flip out LCD screen just makes life so much easier. You can see where you are in the shots that you're taking, no matter where you are. For like vlogging and stuff, it just makes it that much more simple. And as well as with that, I don't have to, like on my old camera, to make it so I would actually see how I looked in the frame. I'd have to press record, sit down, go back, and then review the footage to see if I was in frame properly. And with that too, I wouldn't be able to see if I had to make like any adjustments on the camera as far as like changing the ISO, aperture, frame rate, any of that. So with that, I mean, just being able to see everything, it's gonna make it a lot more smooth. I can actually have like higher video quality for the fact that I know just by seeing myself if I need to change certain things. And so that's just a huge difference, and I absolutely love it so far, especially since I'm gonna be filming more. Just being able to not worry if I'm in the shot because I can actually see it, that just makes life so much easier. And by having a touchscreen, honestly, I didn't mind not having a touchscreen. The only thing I really care for with the touchscreen is just if you touch on a subject, you can focus in on it in like half a second. So just the touch focus just makes life so much easier. 'Cause sometimes there's so many things in the shot and you focus on one specific thing, and now you can just touch the object and it tracks it and keeps it in focus, which is just awesome. Another reason I decided to buy this now was the fact, well, first of all, I wanted it and knew that was the camera I was going to get. Second of all, I bet the camera goes up a couple $100s here soon just with how inflation's going and the prices of literally everything else is going up. So it only makes sense that this is going to go up here in the next few months. And with that, how much the like used Sony A7S2s are going for now. I've been checking over the past few months, and in the past like 2 or 3 months, they've dropped like $200 or $300. So I didn't really care to wait to buy this right now for the fact that if I wait a couple more months, the cost of the price that the Sony A7S2 goes for could be down another $200-$300. So I'll probably get $1,000 for it. I'm just going to sell it on eBay. All right, my memory card was full, and I guess I just had no idea. But what I was saying is I'll probably get $1,000 for my old camera. If I wait a couple of months, that might go down $200-$300 more. And if I wait to get the new camera, the price in 2 months might have gone up $200-$300 more. So since I knew this was a camera I wanted to get, might as well just get it now. That way I'm not losing any money possibly in the future. And I will say the one thing about vlogging that I gotta get used to now is now that the LCD is on the side, I'm so tempted just to stare at it like this. But I gotta get better just looking straight on. But I love the LCD on the side. What can I say? And yeah, as far as like business stuff goes, because I want to make this channel like following me grow my business. It's super tough to film stuff right now because the stuff I'm doing, since I'm out of inventory for the next couple of months, I mean, guys, I'm doing like tax documents and getting stuff set up with like Canada to get all my tax stuff set up through Amazon. Like, I can't really show that, and it's boring. Like, why would you guys want to see that? So I'm just trying to find things throughout the week to do. As you can see from my last couple of videos, me trying fast food, that's just totally not on brand for what I'm going for necessarily, but I'm trying to find things to film. I think here in the next couple of weeks, I'll have some bigger things coming up that I want to plan for, but I mean, honestly, in the next 2 months, there'll be a lot of bigger things going on with the business. Like at that point, I'll have to start looking for like a warehouse, possibly an employee. So like over the next 6 months, there's gonna be a ton of stuff going on, and I want to take you guys along now that I'm actually consistently posting on YouTube at 7 p.m. But yeah, if you guys want to follow the ride, make sure you subscribe, give the video a like. This isn't going to be the end of it. Trust me, it's not going to be the end, all right? But yeah, go ahead and give me the support. And if you want to follow my journey growing July body, make sure you follow along. All right, you guys, just had to run to the store, grab one more thing for the camera that I needed. But let's just be honest, I'm straight fitted right now. I mean, come on. Anyone who says I'm not fitted, actually, this only pertains to guys, or guys who wear like a Vineyard Vines t-shirt and khaki shorts and say they just like to dress classy. Those guys are the only guys saying I'm not fit. Let's just be real. But I had to run to the store to grab an SD card for my camera so I could run the highest like video quality. Guys, this small piece of machinery cost $250. $250 for this, 120 gigabytes, not even much. But I mean, if I get the camera, I might as well be able to shoot at the highest video quality that I can, right? But with this, I mean, I don't know if my computer can even take that high of video quality. I guess we'll find out. I mean, I have a 16-inch MacBook Pro I got like less than a year ago. But even if it can work for just like a short like social media post or just like ads that are like 20 to 30 seconds long, that's all I really need it for. For YouTube, the video quality I'm recording right now, it's gonna work just fine. All right, but yeah, look how small this thing is. And this thing was literally $250, which is just highway robbery. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure you sub to follow my journey growing my business, July Body. Give the video a like to show support, and I'll see you next week at 7 p.m. Central Time on Thursday. Peace.